Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the location where you are watching from. And a special shout out to all Edolite home and the diaspora. It's me, your brother, your friend, Mr. Open Letter. In case you're coming across my channel for the first time, please like, comment, share, and please don't fail to subscribe and press the notification button for you to see new videos. Quickly, just to jump into the purpose of the day, I promised I'm going to use my next video to address INEC becoming a threat to our democracy in Nigeria and actually becoming the tools which political party use to ring and win election. Flashback before September 21st, 2024, talking about the Edo election, there were news flying around that INEC will be used to ring the Edo election, which so many citizens swept under the carpet because they believe INEC will stand up to the integrity of their name to be independent in the election. But the election has come and it has gone, and all the cry out of the people is what's actually displaying. We saw all the complaints of the people is what actually played out. And the thing is, with all this that has been happening in our electoral process, we thought that presidential election in 2023 was a worst case in our democracy. But now we are even seeing a worse case in 2024 in the Edo election. Massive ringing of an election. And I believe INEC also cannot say they don't have any idea of how the election was rigged and how it was rigged. They cannot say it. Why? Because the beavers and the IRF, which the beavers used to conduct the election, and the IRF, which the result was uploaded to, was their initiative. So they cannot say if the beavers and the IRF was manipulated, that they have no idea how it was done. After this video, this particular video, at the end of this video, there will be a video that I want the people to see. How even INEC agents who were supposed to be the one to conduct election in several units in Imo State, precisely, were the ones seeing thumb printing on ballot papers. They were the one thumb printing on ballot papers. One lady just thumb printing on several ballot paper with her fingerprint. An INEC agent. And do you want to tell me that such did not play out in Edo State? Do you want to tell me, can INEC deny it? Can their personnel deny it that such in this election that just passed, that such did not play out? Whereby the people who are sent to conduct the election are the one actually ringing the same election. We will begin to see a situation where the numbers of voters is more than the accredited voter in a particular polling unit. So do you want to tell me we will begin to see results original result different from the one that is being uploaded in the IREF. So do you want to tell me, INEC, you guys have no idea how the election was rigged in Edo State? Again, I question the electoral constitution of Nigeria, or the constitution of Nigeria. I question it. Because in our constitution, it is the incumbent president, or the president is the one who has the right or the power to appoint an INEC chairman. An INEC chairman or INEC who has the right to decide the fate of the president, whether he stays or goes from office, is the one who will appoint the one that can decide his fate. So what do you expect? What do you expect to see? What do you expect? A president that is a member of a political party is the one who will appoint an INEC chairman that will conduct his election. So what do you expect to see? What we will see is that the INEC chairman that is being appointed, we want to show gratitude back to the one who appoint him. That is what is playing out. That is what is playing out. Buhari in October 21st, 2015 was the one who appointed Mahmood Yakubu as the INEC chairman to replace Zakari. So imagine Buhari, that is a member of APC, appointing the INEC chairman into office. The INEC chairman want to show gratitude back. We want to show appreciation back. And how will he show appreciation back when the cutlass, the knife is in his hand? He will eventually decide in the favor of the one who appoints him into office. So I'm using this video also to call that there should be an electoral reform where an incumbent president has no right to be the one to appoint an INEC chairman. Imagine a body like INEC, which is Independent National Electoral Commission, who is supposed to be found independent, depend on the president to appoint them in order for them to function. And you expect to see transparency. You expect not to see INEC showing gratitude back for being appointed. So Nigeria, we must wake up. We must wake up to some of these irregularities. We must wake up. We must wake up and rise against this evil, where we begin to see INEC being used, INEC that is supposed to be independent, not be partisan in an election, actually becoming partisan, actually becoming a tool to be used to win an election. And I'm hearing now that the Rivers, that APC are saying the tactics they use in Edo State is the one that they will also use in Rivers State. Of course, in that election, APC will win again because the same tactics will be used. The same people that are being used to win election, the same body, the same ministries they used to win previous election will also be used. Of course, they will win. So Nigerians must wake up to this evil, where we no longer see transparency in our electoral process. And through what the INEC is doing, people are losing interest from our electoral process. People no longer want to vote. They don't even want to participate in an election anymore. Some don't even have a voter's card. Because of this evil, ringing an election. And again, in the Edo election, we begin to see a situation where they will say an INEC personnel did not arrive in a polling unit as early as 7 or 8 o'clock due to lack of transportation to convey them to various polling units. This is a shame for an election that you know will come up, that always come up in 4 years, and you people have time to organize yourself before it actually comes up. You are still saying on the day of the election that you people fail to report to polling unit because there were lack of transportation and lack of security agents to accompany you guys to polling unit. This is a shame. This is gross incompetence. 4 years to prepare for an election. 4 years to prepare. They will begin to come out and still hear that because there was no transport to convey you guys to various polling units. Gross incompetence. And we'll begin to also hear news that most of the agents, they forgot the electoral materials. They forgot the electoral materials. So you are coming to a polling unit where you want to conduct an election. You forgot the materials you are going to use to conduct the election. Why didn't you forget yourself? Why didn't you forget yourself at home instead of forgetting the electoral material? So you came to a polling unit. Your function there is to conduct an election. So you forgot all the electoral materials and you present yourself in that place. Again, I ask the INEC, some of this nonsense, some of these people who are found participating in this nonsense, what is their penalty? What are you guys doing to discipline these people to see that they stand up to their responsibility and stand up to competence? Election does not come up every 2 months or 3 months. 4 years to prepare. And we still hear all of this nonsense. That we forgot electoral materials. We forgot that there is no transport to convey us to polling units. Nonsense. In this 24th century, this is nonsense. And we begin to see that even while they are calling in Collection Center, we begin to see party agents calling to the attention of the INEC that what they have the original result, because in every polling unit, every party have their party agent that will sign to the result that is being announced before it's actually been uploaded. Now, party agents are telling the INEC that, oh, this is the original result. It's different from what we are saying. And the INEC cannot stop to make a review. You cannot stop to make a review if what they are saying is the truth. And you say you are not a party to this ringing? If actually you are not a party to the ringing, you will stop and reveal if what they are saying is true. There cannot be an original result and we see a fake result being uploaded on the IREV. to deceive the majority. To deceive the majority. To deceive the citizens. We begin to see fake results being uploaded on the IRF. And it is that same fake results that they will use. They will use to guarantee the winner of the election. And all they will say is that if you are not satisfied, go to court. Before going to court, why not reveal what others are saying? Why not tell different party agents to bring results from various polling units? Because they themselves, they have the results. Some of them, they don't have it in their hand. They have it on their cell phone. They make a picture of it. Why not compare 5 or 6 different agents, their results, to what is on the IRF before making declaration? And I saw that some of the election sheets that was being uploaded, they were INEC agents who signed it. A situation where we see in some polling units that the number of accredited voter is less than the number of people that actually voted in that polling unit. What has been done to those INEC officials in such polling unit? What persecution have they received? What questioning have they received? We saw the same thing plays out in 2023 in the presidential election. And we are seeing it in 2024 again. This is madness. This is gross madness. That a body like INEC, we have 4 years to prepare for an election. 4 years to prepare for an election. And when the election eventually comes, we'll still be hearing that the beavers is not working well, that internet is worrying is disturbing the beavers. We'll still be hearing that the INEC officials, they have no transport, they have no vehicle to convey them to polling units. They have no security agents to accompany them to polling units. We'll begin to see different results being uploaded on the IRF. This is a shame. This is a shame to INEC. Like I said, starting from the beginning of this video, there is no way they will do review. Because the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission is dependent on the incumbent president, who is a member of a political party. How is the INEC chairman or the INEC official, are they going to show appreciation to the one who appointed them into office? There are many things to be changed in Nigeria. Many things. Like I said, in Imo State, the INEC officials were the one that was seen doing thumb printing on ballot papers. A lady sat down, took the beavers to the left side of her leg, and begin to use her hand to do thumb printing on several ballot papers. A shame. And again, we begin to see a situation where INEC officials who are supposed to be independent and not partisan, they are even a member of political party. What do you expect? How can the one who is sent to go and conduct an election is a member of a political party? What do you expect? You want transparency? It's not possible. What do you expect? You see party agents, or you see party agents coming out with lots of money to bribe an INEC officials in order for them to win the polling unit. And you will see them collect the money and begin to play all the gimmicks in an election. And INEC, they are saying that they don't know if the election was rigged. And all they know is that the election was peaceful, the election was free and fair. My big question is, if an election is found with several abnormalities and irregularities, can the election be cancelled? Can the election be cancelled and be redone? Can they cancel the election and carry it out again? If INEC really want to show that they are independent, that they are transparent, when an election is found with so many irregularities and abnormalities, for you to clear your name, you cancel the election and you carry it out again. We begin to see many results be altered. We begin to see many results be altered. Figures be written. Even some, they don't even know how to spell. So does it mean that your officials also, they were not trained to carry out their duties for 4 years? For 4 years. And you say you don't know if an election was rigged? And you said you don't know how it was rigged? The first point of rigging is when a party agent is telling you that what we are seeing on the IRF is different from what the original result. The first point of rigging is when you fail as an INEC chairman to reveal it, to review. This is the first point of rigging an election. In the process, you guys are just destroying the trust of the people. You guys are just killing the trust of the people to participate in an electoral process. People no longer have interest. In campaigns, you see people coming out, dancing with political candidates, dancing and praising them. But when the election proper comes, you see nobody. The ones at home are more than the one in the field, where they are supposed to be happy that the election is coming up, where they can exercise their power. With the way that election is being conducted in Nigeria, it will get to a time when in an election we will see only one accredited voter. One person be accredited. One person. Less than 10% participating in presidential election. And 5% in governorship election. This is a shame. This is a shame. There should be an electoral reform in Nigeria, whereby the president has no right to appoint an INEC chairman, whereby the president has no right to appoint a chief judge. Because eventually, if the election is rigged, they will direct you to the court, whereby the chief judge is also being appointed by the president. And you expect to see a different result. It's not possible. We are just joking in that country. We are just joking. Playing with the opinions of people. Playing with the willpower of people. We are joking. Again, I want to call the attention of INEC to a situation where we see voters bypassing the beavers to vote. This is crazy. This is crazy. Bypassing the beavers to vote. This is crazy. They will tell you also there is a glitch in the beavers. There is a glitch. This is nonsense. So I call on Nigerians. I call on the House of Assembly. Let us carry out an electoral reform. And the first thing to correct is that the president, who is a member of a political party, has no right to appoint an INEC chairman if their name will still remain INEC. If their name will still remain INEC. God bless you, my people. So like I said, I will drop the video. You will see where an INEC official was the one thumbprinting on ballot papers. And you think that same act did not play out in Edo State? Choose.
You got Africa came up with a damning statement about the credibility of the elections in Edo State. But we also saw videos, if you can pull up that video, of the elections that were conducted in Imo State. I mean, the reports that have been circulating is that whether or not these people there were INEC officials, they were busy thumbprinting ballot papers in broad daylight. I mean, unfortunately, this is really, really a sad situation, a sad indictment of INEC, and we need to continue to call for the overhaul of the electoral process in Nigeria. One comment and then I'll take this.